Today we delve into the bowels of television with the figure of one of the most iconic villains of the last decade, Gustavo Fring from the series Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is a cult series released in 2008, and that kept an entire generation hooked for 5 intense seasons. The main antagonist of the protagonist, Walter White, was Gus Fring, an educated drug dealer whose cover was the well-known fast food restaurant Los Pollos Hermanos, quite a meme of its time, the character that made actor Giancarlo Esposito famous. Present Toys presents this edition to us with an art box with the image of the figure revealing a major spoiler for the series. And on the back is the famous logo of the aforementioned Los Pollos Hermanos. And let's go to the accessories section. They are few and tremendously unnecessary. On the one hand, the sauce cubes from the fast food chain. They are functional cubes with their lid, and that show the label with the image of the restaurant logo. 2 fairly simple pairs of hands so we can hold the different accessories. A cutter. I am surprised that the rust on the steel tip, despite being tiny, can be seen. Logically, it is entirely made of plastic. The character's glasses, made entirely of plastic, and if we look in detail we can see that they do not have very good finishes. And finally, a typical base with the image and name of the character. We begin with the analysis of the head sculpts. This edition offers us 2 models. This first one represents the great scene of Fring's death and how his face is disfigured after the explosion, which we will not reveal how it happens, we are already releasing enough spoilers. The modelling of this head is nothing spectacular. The sores and wounds are too flat, losing the realism and disgust that they should produce. He stays halfway. It looks like an Asmus Toys head. The other head, however, is a different story. It's not that it's a great wonder, but the actor is perfectly recognisable in it. It must be recognised that he gains a lot with the accessory of glasses and achieves a greater similarity to the actor. The figure has a very suitable body type, thin like the character. As for the joints, they are not bad at all. Despite the limitations of arm movement due to the tightness of the jacket, it is acceptable. The leg joints are saw-like, and it also has joints in the ankles. Regarding the wardrobe, there is little to add. Good workmanship and very tight to the body. It doesn't clash at all. 3 stars for an unlicensed edition that I'm not completely enthusiastic about. It's true that it's not bad, but the uselessness of its accessories leaves me cold. Who wants to pose this figure carrying 2 buckets of mayonnaise or with a sad cutter in hand? I'm missing a firearm or a briefcase with bills or pills that identify more with the character. There are other versions on the market, some with and some without a license, that are much better. There is even one from the Kabuto Toys brand that comes with a second suit singed by the explosion so that it can be posed with a disfigured head. In short, a work that you can pass by, but if, as in my case, you have more figures from the series like my Walter White from 3-0, you need to have to complete your collection. Now I only need Jesse Pinkman to finish it. And what was given ended. That's it for today's video. Remember that if you are crazy in love with 1/6 figures, a fan of cinema or pop culture in general, this is your channel. Subscribe, like, share this video with your friends or enemies, and leave your opinions in the comments box. We always like to feel like you are in front of the cold screen. And we are also present on social networks making noise every day on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I leave you all the links in the video description so you can take a look around. Friends of 1/6 collecting, of which there are more and more, health and luck.